What's going on, guys? Today we will study about UI collection view, and at the end of the video your app will look like this. So we have a collection of images and you can view detail of the image like this. So let's get started. So why do we need to use UI collection view and how it is different compared to UI table view? So the UI collection view is more flexible. You can scroll vertically or horizontally, and the number of cells per row can be changed. It can be 2, 3, or 4 items per row, not like the UI table view. The UI table view can have only one item for one row, and you can find the UI collection view everywhere in the iOS. Example, the home screen of your iPhone. Home screen of your iPhone is the UI collection view, and also the photo application here is also UI collection view. Okay, let's build our app. So first create the single view application named Docstagram, and then prepare some image and put it into the assets folder like this. Okay, now we will set up the UI collection view. We add the UI collection view to the view controller and set on the constraint for the UI collection view. And because we want to have the navigation bars like this, so we will embed the view controller into the navigation controller and name it Docstagram. Next, we should set the IB outlet for the UI collection view. Okay. Then we have the IB outlet here. So our goal is to have the UI collection view of the UI image. Then we will create the UI collection view self. New file. Select CocoaTouch class, and then we will create the UI collection view self and name it item collection view cell maybe. And click to also create the xib file. I will copy the name. Okay. Yeah, so we will go to the xib file and create the UI collection view cell, include one image view. Like this. Set on the constraint, and please remember to set the identifier for the collection view, and I will set the identifier is the same name with the item collection view self here. Next, create the IB outlet for the UI image view. So in our case, I want the content of the UI image will keep the aspect and fill the image here. So I will do like this. Go back to the view controller. Okay, now we will set up the collection view self. So remember we have the we will define the cell identifier like this. Then to set up how many row and how many column do we have in the UI collection view, so we need to use the UI collection view flow layout. Now I will declare one variable named collection view flow layout. Flow layout. Okay. Now I will declare the function to set up collection view. So first we will set the delegate of the collection view equal self, and the data source equals self also. And also now we should declare the data model for the collection view self. Then we have struct here, and I will name it item. Is include the image name Then I will declare the view model for the collection view. It will be the array of the item, and I will declare it. So the item and image name will be 1, and so on. Okay, I will put 12 item here. Okay, I will only use 12. Okay. Then there is 2 error here. Cannot assign value of type view controller to type UI collection view delegate, because we didn't implement the function of UI collection view cell and UI collection view delegate and UI collection view data source. So we will use the extension collection view delegate and UI collection view data sort. So here we have to implement the function is number of item in section. So we will return the item count and self for item at index path. So we will dequeue the cell, and we have collection view dequeue with identifier for index path is we have the cell identifier already. For index path is the index path, and we will fork and grab to item collection view self, and we set the image view image equal the UI image of named item index path dot item, and we will pass into the image name, and we can return the cell. And we should implement one function of the UI collection view delegate is the select item at index path, we will handle this later. Item add in the path. Okay, so the error is gone, but we in order to use the item collection view self in the collection view, we have to register it. So let's register the item collection view self. Okay, let nib. We have to load it from the nib file. The nib name is item collection view self. So we will copy to make sure there's no mistake. And in the bundle, we path to new. Then it will shut in the main bundle. Now we will register. We will path nib and cell identifier, and we will put this one to the view load. And one more thing we have to do is we have to set up the UI collection view flow layout. I will set it here. Set up. I'll call it set up collection view item size. So in this example, I will set up the collection view flow layout only one. So first I will check the collection view flow layout. If it's equal new, then we will set it up. Otherwise, we don't have to care about it. Let's define the number of item per round. Item per round. We can set it like maybe 3. Okay. Set the line spacing. Equal 5. Set the inter item spacing equal 5. So basically we have the number of item per round here is 3, and the line spacing is the spacing between two lines, and the inter item spacing is the spacing between two items here. Now we should calculate the width and the height of the item. So I will calculate the width. Because we want 3 items here, so between 3 items we have 2 spacing here. So basically we can calculate the width of the UI collection view cell is like this. We will get the collection view frame, and the width of the collection view we should minus to the number of item for round, -1, because we will have 3 items but 2 spacing, and we will multiply by the inter item spacing, then we will divide by the number of item per round. Okay, number of item per round. Okay, here. Okay, because the frame width is the CG float, but our number of item per round is the integer, then it make the problem. So I will specify this one is CG float also, and this is CG float also. Try the view. Okay, good. And then how about the height? I want the square image here, so basically the height is equal to width. Okay. Now time to set up the UI collection view flow layout. Collection view flow layout will be equal to collection view flow layout, and then item size will be equal to outside like above, width and height. Flow layout section inset. We will have inset is 0. So we can specify the scroll direction. In this example, I just need the vertical one. Collection view flow layout. Minimum line spacing will be line spacing, and collection view flow layout dot inter minimum inter item spacing equal to inter item spacing, and don't forget to set the collection view layout to the collection view. We have the layout. Okay, good. And we have to put it inside the view layout subview. Set up collection view item size. Okay. Okay, so you may wonder why we have to put the setup collection view item size here. So basically because we need the collection view frame width here, and we can get the width of the collection view exactly right after the view layout subview is called. Then yeah, we just need to put it here. Okay, seems good to me. Try to run. Okay, working great. So because we set up like this, it's really easy to change the number of items per row. Here we can try 4. Oh, nice. Or even 2. Okay, good. Next, we will handle the item click event like this, and we will view detail of the image. Okay, let's do it. We will create the one more UI collection view. New file. We will create the UI view controller and we name it image viewer. Okay. Okay, here delete the unnecessary one. Format the code a little bit. Okay, go back to the main storyboard, and we will create one more UI view controller here, and we name it image viewer view controller. Okay, so we will have the segue to open the image viewer view controller like this. Okay, and then inside the image viewer we will have the image view. Okay, set the UI image view constraint, and then I will make the IB outlet for the image view. Okay, so when we click the item, we will pass the image name to the image viewer view controller. Then we will display in this view controller. Then we have the image name here, and one function to set up the image view. So we have to check that the image name is new or not. This function means if the name is not new, so we will go through. If not, we will return here, and we will get the UI image name and equal name. Then we will set up the image view image. Okay, we call the setup image view here. One thing we have to do is we have to set up the segue identifier here. So we will call it view image segue identifier. Okay, go back to the view controller, declare one variable name view image segue identifier. Okay, then whenever they click, the user click the collection view self, we will perform the segue here. We don't need the bracket, and when they select the index path, we can get the item, right? Item, the index path. Okay, we can pass the sender here to the perform segue here. Okay, now we have to handle the function prepare for segue and sender. We already know that the sender is the one item, so we will get the item here. Let item equal sender, add the item. We will use fork and graph here because we already know that the sender is the item, and we use if segue just check the identifier equal what we want is the view image segue identifier. Then we will get the view controller segue. Destination is our image viewer view controller. Then we will set the image name equal the item dot image name. Okay, we will set the image name to the image viewer view controller here. Then it looks good. Let's check it. Let's click. Okay, good. How about this? One problem is look like the image is stretched. So how about this? It looks so bad. So I want to change the content mode of the UI image view here. So we can change the content mode to aspect fit. Then it can be look nicer. Okay, let's check it. Okay, image without stretch. Good. Okay guys, so we finished the Docsdiagram application. You can see that UICollectionView is really helpful to create a beautiful UI for your application. So if you have any question, please comment below so that I can answer the question, and please subscribe my channel for the next useful tip or the video. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.